Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. Hush, I'm trying to intro the video. We last left off, we're working our way towards this Sphinx and Pyramid. I said hush. And we're going to continue working our way down. This is what we found so far. Looks like we have a T piece and an L piece, along with a couple of stars. Speaking of stars, hush. It has been brought to my attention, if we go far enough away, maybe it'll be quiet, that I do need to go back and get those stars, and I will do so. So the way I'm going to continue is we're going to continue through this shrine and the next, the Bravo Shrine and the Charlie Shrine, until we've gotten all of these sigils, I believe they call these Tetris pieces. We will collect the stars if we can on the way, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do so unless I've made it to the end of Shrine Charlie, which at that point I believe we should probably try to attempt the tower, right? So we're going to pause at that point and then backtrack and then go find and get all the stars that we haven't collected so far. At least that's my current goal. We'll see if that changes, but that's what we're currently going to do. So now we should probably see why this thing's beeping at us. Loden Milton, Library Assistant. Ah, you're back. Good. I've been thinking about how I can help you. In light of everything you've said, I'm certain someone has to. What I've decided is that you've convinced me consciousness is a contradictory concept, and is therefore not real. I don't think it's not real. I don't think it can be scientifically proven and described in such a way that this computer wants us to. I don't see how this impacts me. I don't, apparently. I think you're cheating. I think you're right. No, I don't agree with you. Very droll. What this conclusion means is that the certification program you undertook has been rendered obsolete. We can't test for something that doesn't exist. Therefore, you, along with quite a lot of other things, have been recategorized as a person. Your profile can thus be updated with administrator privileges. Quite a lot of other things, it says. Did we answer this correctly? I took this as I don't agree. What I've decided is that you convinced me consciousness is a contradictory concept, therefore not real. What do you think? Oh, I don't means I don't think. Which I guess is true, because I didn't answer this the way I wanted to in the first place. So I guess I don't think. Let's download our user profile. No doubt you'll be off doing administrator things soon enough, so I wonder if before I let you go, you'd do me one favor. I have a final question for you. Why are you doing all this? What's the point? Well, if you're asking why I play video games, I guess the simplest answer would be escapism. But if you're asking why us as a role-playing protagonist here, if we are the person actually doing this, which we've described that this robot that we are is a person based on these rules set, try to do what God wants. So that means we don't have a will of our own. There's a way the world should be, and this isn't it. Well, we don't know that. Why would we think this isn't it? I want the truth. I want out of here. I want to find the truth, I think. Out of all these options, at least, this one is more relevant. For me, I want to see what the story is. I want the truth. Now, you say that, but if you're serious about it, then you can't cling to your every belief forever, if you seem so intent on doing. I don't agree with you there. I don't really seem intent on clinging on belief. When everything seems impossible, something's got to give. I only have one last request. Will you come back and speak to me sometime? No doubt, meaning yes. No doubt I'll have to, meaning that it's inevitable. No. No doubt. I'll come speak to you. You're the one that provides exposition. Okay. Since you're eager to get going, let's do this. Updating certification program parameters to version 4 and a lot of change. User profile has now been generated. Congratulations, your account has been updated. Here are the details. Conflicts. All conflicts have been resolved by the administrator. Psychological profile. You are a person. You are perfect just the way you are. You're everything you can be already. You do not have to pretend you are anything else. You're the same as everyone else, but you are all unique. Oh, you're a special snowflake, just like everybody else. Administrator status has been as access to advanced functionalities, networking, and troubleshooting. Let's access the portal. Hello, I think you'd like assistance assessing the communications portal. See that you have a number of pending communications. I'll take a look at it right now. Running troubleshooter, resolving hashes, reestablishing network connection. Message received as a string. Display. Hello. I mean, I would just say hi, but... where are you? Some kind of maze built out of pieces of the real world. Are you in the same place? I don't think anything is as it seems, even us. I do believe that. I understand. Pending. Error. Error. Network connection loss. You will receive a notification when the network has been reestablished. And we've read these. Let's verify that we have. Yes. We have read that. Okay. Okay, let's do puzzles to get our mind off the existential crisis there. Puzzles keep us busy so that we don't notice what's going on. Is this, have we read this? Oh look, another puzzle, and another voice telling me I'm special, and another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke, perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. I think I have read that. Still relevant, though. Really want to get in that pyramid if we can. We should run. Actually, we shouldn't. We need to... Yeah, be sure not to miss stuff like this. Sure, I could stick around here, set my hopes on eternal fire, on righting every wrong, but the closest I'll ever get is these words on the wall before you. Okay. Way to be motivated there. We've done that one. We can even see the lasers still. So these puzzles persist even when we're not in there. That's actually good to know. Alright. Wonder if we could bounce the laser out of one of these rooms. I bet we could, given enough cunning. Alright, Sphinx time. Let's listen to what's the knowledge of the Sphinx.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
Definitely dead at this point is what I take away from that. She knew she was going to die. Like, obviously we're all going to die, but like, it sounds like she knew she was going to die soon, if I could gather that from what she was saying. She wasn't old age and then leaving this message. The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. Well, it's also the most interesting thing to look at, right? When we have very tall monuments around. Epitaph, child program. Terminated here. Fatal flaw in series firmware. Final memory dump. Life short. Progeny programs dog. Okay, which way? Should we get T piece or L piece? Let's go to get that L. Let's also look behind these Stonehenge type structures to see if, yeah, there's these. Look at the sheer scale of that pyramid. To think anyone could build such things. It's amazing what you can do with teamwork, with people joined together with a common goal. So apparently it was not built with slave labor. It was found that there were like work contracts for the workers. They were paid and everything. Did not know that until just recently. Of course, who knows if that will hold up over time either. Maybe there'll be More revelations. Alright, so we're going to have fans, boxes, and beams. A box up high.
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone!
I was getting ready to say it looked like the Greek tile set. I should have mentioned it, but it did look like the Greek tile set when I walked in here. That I originally thought was Roman. You must forgive me for that confusion. Seek counsel? When is this a thing? Has this always been a thing? Has anyone managed
The
to...
counsel of my blessed messengers must be earned.
What?
Here, those who are worthy may seek the counsel of my blessed messengers. But their wisdom shall not be given easily, for your accomplishments must be your own.
So... Huh. I wonder if this is a multiplayer thing, kind of a la Dark Souls, where you leave a message, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's all single player. Alright, what do we need to do? There's a beam here. Can we just... We can't directly connect it. We need the splitter. Alright, let's go back. The shape was over here. I saw that. Behind a wall. That wall. There's a fan and a box, so if we turn that on, it should blow the box off. And we'll need to use that to do something. Okay, we've got this. I feel like what makes the most sense is to open this up first. Okay, and then we have a box. We need the box to get that, right? Yes, we can't open that yet. Alright, so what about over here? We could do something like this. Might as well do all three, right? So we just need blue to get that box. Oh. I need to move it. Like here. Can I move it there? I may not be able to be honest, because I would have to put it... Yeah, I don't think that'll work yet. So let's do this first. Place you there. Why? So, can that fly up? I can't grab it through, which is fine. So if that flies up and is connected to that, then that will mean that I can come over here, connect it down somehow. Okay. Alright, well first let's get that. So we can just grab you. Place you like... We'll go here, maybe? Okay. Grab you. And we can do something like this. Okay. Done with you. Here. And yes. So the question is, why do I need the box? Oh. Probably for this. Okay. Grab you. Place you here. don't stay on there. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's grab you. Place you here. Let's try this. Perfect. Alright. Grab you. We don't need to go in there anymore. And we can come over here. And we can do something like this. Okay. I like that one. That one was fun. Alright, let's continue on. So now we just have a T-shaped piece. We're not going to make it to the pyramid this episode, are we? Not in this level, anyway. Because it looks like the other piece is over here. Let's check around these columns. Okay. We'll have to check around the back of the Sphinx first. Alright, so this one is boxes and lasers. The right angle. What about the wrong angle? Okay, here's a little electrified guy. Star in here? Star's in there, isn't it? See it sparkling? So, how do we get up and over that stuff? Stop it. You stop. You play nice. No. Okay, that should work. Okay, I've made it in. I need these two to be on the same path. It's pretty close, actually. They're pretty much synced up. So now I need to open this one up. Put this one here. So, need it close to this side as possible. They're going to break it in a second, which is fine. But we should have enough time when they're both this way. Okay. What is this? What is this thing? So, now the question becomes... There's clearly something there. But how do you get there? Like... I don't see anywhere I can jump onto. Let's read this. Seems that mistakes are easily forgiven here. I thought I'd surely died, yet here I am, reset, rebooted, reborn. I will tackle these challenges anew. Epitaph. Terminated here. Program failed to pass random memory test. Final memory dump. Being torn limb from limb by machines for the rest of eternity becomes less and less appealing to me. So yeah, my question becomes, how do I get over top of here? Are there false walls? Can I interact with false walls? Yeah, I have to come over that somehow, and I don't know quite how to do that. Maybe the box? Okay, I see a fan. What about on this side? Huh, there's only the fan. What is the lowest point here? Can I jump on you? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. I gotta turn this off, that's annoying. Can I jump on this? Huh. There's got to be a way to jump higher, right? That I'm just not seeing. I was thinking maybe that would push me up. Instead, it seemed to have trapped me. Oh no. Whew, okay, I fell off. Set it further back, maybe? Try to get a start. Yeah, there's a skill or something that I'm either unaware that I can do or don't have the ability to yet. Because... yeah, I just don't see a way that I can get over that wall. And I've seen that several times in this area too. Like a double jump would seem to really fit the bill here. That might have. Oh, come on. Nah, that's not it. Okay, we'll come back. Thankfully, there's handy-dandy signs that tell all of the things that we can't get to yet. Or we may be able to, that I don't have the knowledge to get to yet. We will figure it out. Alright. Really, you don't put anything back here at the Sphinx butt? You really should. I should be rewarded for my diligence of exploration, right? That doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, let's get out of here. We've finished this area minus the stars. So yeah, we'll continue on. I wonder what the next tile set is going to be. Greece, Egypt, maybe Asian? We'll see. Okay, so that was 4, so we're going to go to 5. I'm sure God's going to talk to us.
You have solved many of the mysteries of this land. The road before you is still long and many gates remain closed. But take comfort in your accomplishment and in your creator's pride.
Really wish you just wouldn't talk to me. Alright. Osiris 7. Tell me of the fearsome demons of the Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods, truly. They are the blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates that lead to Aru, and so they challenge us with riddles, or in combat. Is it the true of all the beings that live in the Duat? Some say that it is not so, that there are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness, whose name none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these, too, serve a greater purpose in the ways of the Osiris, that Osiris is not revealed to us. And what of that of the hidden paths? They are taken by Bram and Burn. Sorry, I had to sneeze real quick. Okay, let's click that. Coming soon to an email near you. From Rob McLean Institute for the Applied Pneumatics. Coming soon, your son in 3D. Hi, Mom. I promise I'll be home soon. Maybe a couple of weeks. I don't know. Oh, I know. But what we're doing here is important, and the team needs my help. I'm not going to wait until it's too late. I promise. But there's so much we have to set up, so much that has to work for a very, very long time. Besides, I've always wanted to work on one of these supercomputers, and believe me, L is pretty much the best there is. And the team, Mom, it's like I'm working with rock stars and mad geniuses, except nobody's heard of them outside of the science journals, of course. But Dad would totally be geeking out if he knew. Maybe I can tell him about it soon, huh? Love, Rob. So it sounds like, yes, this is a worldwide known, like, I'm just going to say extinction event. And he's saying that he wants to get home to see his mom before, like, that happens. But he also feels torn because he needs to work on this project that he feels will basically hold a legacy for the human race, is what I'm guessing. Blog 24, alive. Johnny 5, alive. What is the point of being alive? I know. It's an old question and not one that's easy to answer. But I mean, if you're reading this, you are alive. And someday you will stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. So what about it then? Don't you wonder? Do you just want to go from not existing to not existing again? Without even considering why? You know, right now, as you sit there reading this, why do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? Should you have one? That's the question I think more people need to ask. Is it pivotal for your life to have a purpose that is ordained by some greater will? I don't think so. I think we need to give our own lives purpose, me personally. Anyway, let's pick up reading where we were at. Do you have one? Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? When you approach death, will you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether a life was good or not? And I'm going to pause again here too. So I think you can't go through life thinking there is absolutely no purpose either, because then that allows you to separate yourself from morality and believe that there are no consequences for your actions, and it could turn you into a very horrible person, if you catch my drift with that. So it doesn't always have to be the case. It could just mean you just go through your life not doing anything and just surviving, and some people are okay with that. But I think if the fear of consequence is what keeps a lot of people from doing things that are not considered moral in today's societal norms, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying moral as far as like a religious sense, but moral as in just being kind to other people and what is really regarded as being a quote-unquote good person or nice individual. That's just me rambling nonsense. But I mean, that's what games like this are meant to provoke, right? It may seem abstract right now, but that moment just before death will come. It is inevitable. If you don't ask yourself these questions, how will you face that moment? I also believe, and this may seem, what's the word I'm looking for? Uninspired, I guess? But I also believe this innate want for meaning and purpose of life that we humans seem to be programmed with may also just be a base, a primal like urge and a base pre-programming to make us want to leave a legacy, if that makes sense, in order to make us have that want and need to procreate beyond, the physical sensation of procreating, but to leave that legacy and want to pass down a history, and thus and not just a legacy as far as like children, but a legacy as far as like works that benefit us as a race. I think that's built into us because that causes us to have the collected knowledge of those that come before us, to thus improve quality of life, which at a base primal level thus increases efficiency of our lifespan and, once again, replication and procreation, so on and so forth. So that could be it. Could just be something more. It's just that itch that needs to be scratched that causes us to act on our instincts. Who knows? Not us. None of us can possibly know right now, right? Alright, block 27 alive. Alright, that's it. So enough philosophy. Now puzzles. Puzzles and philosophy. Seems to be a good mix for these type of games, right? I guess it doesn't matter which one we go for. That's where we came from. Is there anything hidden in here? I don't see anything. Is that the moon? Oh no. That's no moon. Oh, look at the water. Or is that a mirage? Can't stand it. I know you planned it. I know that's sabotage. Whoa, which one would this would have been? I don't know. The sign has fallen. Chaos. Well, no way to know either, actually, until we just get it. Alright, so the L's down that way. Let's check out this one. Is this one broken and not working? I don't see the little purple barrier to get in here. Oh no, is there a sigil in here that we don't have access to and thus we don't fit with God's plan? However, will we survive knowing that life is not black and white and is a million shades of gray? Well, that may vex us. We shall have to see. We're starting to see cracks in the facade here. Let's go for the L. It should be easy enough. Slightly elevated sigil. Like the drums. Okay, we can get a laser repeater from there by doing this. What is up here? Oh, well, I guess there's the slightly elevated sigil. So now we've got this. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. So we know that we can't set this on here. It will fall off. So we have to set it on a box, if anything. But we can do this. Well, there's our box. So now we can do this. Now we can do this. Oh, okay. I think I see. How do I turn you off, by the way? Gotta do this. Okay. So let's put this back down. Let's go like this. Now let's grab this and go. Can we see it from here? What if I walk over here and do it like this? Yeah, it works. That should do it. No, it doesn't do it. Oh. Okay, I see what I need to do. So, same deal. Start off here. Now we do this. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Place you there. Now we can take this. That's what we were trying to do. Okay. Same idea, just executed slightly differently. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or a subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.